Hey guys, so today is going to be my first talk through video. So it's basically going to be my foundation routine, or my face routine more likely, how I apply my foundation, how I apply my concealer, what powders I use to set everything, bronzer, contour, highlight, all of that. So if you want to know what I like to personally use, please keep watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy it. So thank you. Bye. Or not bye. See you at the end of this video. So I do already have my eye makeup done and my eyebrows done. I just don't have any foundation or anything like that. I'm gonna take the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Balm Shave and use that as my primer. So we're just gonna take, you wanna take just a little bit of that on your fingertips because the smell does smell like a man. So you want to take just a bit and you want to spread that on your face. So like I said, it does really smell like a man. It is men's aftershave, so it is going to smell really strong at first. So if you don't like how men smell, I don't recommend you use this, but it does work very well. So once our face is nice and tacky with the primer, we're going to go ahead and correct a little bit, just some imperfections that I feel that I have on my skin. I'm going to highlight my under eyes a little bit just so they're not so dark, and for that I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Yellow Corrector. You see that? So I'm just going to put just a bit underneath my eyes. Oh shit, that's it. So just stop that a little bit, like right underneath it. And then with a dirty, oh, it's supposed to be clean, but with this beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend that in. What the heck is going outside? We're just gonna blend that in under my eyes. You can totally skip this step. It's just a little extra thing that I like to do. For the most part, your foundation and your concealer are going to cover any dark circles that you have, but I just like to do this just for me. But again, if you don't want to do it, don't feel the need to. So then I'm going to go ahead and correct even more, just a little bit of the dark spots that I have from previous pimples that I've had. I'm sorry, blemishes to be friendlier. So I'm going to use the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour Camouflage. Oh wait, that's the same words in like French or something. So I'm going to take this in the color Medium. And as you can see, I've already used quite a bit of the colors in here. I like to take these two top colors. Excuse my nail, it fell off. But I like to use these two top colors to just cover up some of those dark spots. That way when I put my foundation, they can see a little bit more. So we're going to move on to foundation. We're going to take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I really like this foundation. You see it? I really like this foundation. It's a really good foundation for the drugstore. It's only like about $6, so it's perfect for like pretty much everyday use. I wear makeup pretty much 6 days out of the week. Monday through Friday I wear makeup for work, so I don't personally like to purchase super expensive foundations. I think the most expensive one I have is the Makeup Forever HD one, and that was like 30 bucks. So yeah, that's the most expensive one I have, only because I don't see the need to wear super expensive foundation for work. Like, I'm on the phone all day, nobody's gonna see my makeup, no one's gonna appreciate, oh my gosh, she's wearing freaking $60 foundation on her face. No one's gonna notice. So this, for everyday use, if you wear makeup on a daily basis, is gonna be the perfect foundation for you if you like that matte look. If you prefer something not so matte, like I know a lot of girls don't, everybody's like into that dewy look. I'm not. I like matte foundation. The only thing that's gonna look like a little bit like glazy is gonna be my highlight, and that's about it. Everything else is gonna be matte. But the Dewy and Smooth Maybelline foundation is also really, really good. So on days where maybe I don't want to be that matte, I like to mix these two together. For the most part, it's going to be more parts of the matte one and probably like 2 drops of the Dewy one. So I just take it on the back of my hand. So I'm mixing it in the back of my hand. I'm almost out of this Dewy one, so just mix it with your finger. Make sure it's all mixed together. And don't throw away this extra, just dot it on your face. Look, I'm just gonna go ahead and dot this all over the place. So once it's dotted all over the place and you look like you have the chicken pox, you're gonna go ahead and just grab your beauty blender. You can use a beauty blender, a sponge, whatever you prefer to personally blend on your foundation. I like using the beauty blender because I feel like it takes off a lot of the extra product that you may not want on your skin. So just start pouncing. So this is probably the part that takes me the longest to do when I'm doing my makeup. It's pouncing the foundation into my skin. And that's because you want to make sure that you're really working this foundation into your skin and really blending it in so that it looks as smooth and as natural as possible. So we're going to go ahead and move on to concealing. I'm going to start off by taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and just pop that right underneath my eye. I'm also going to run a little bit on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on the center of the forehead and the chin. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Natural. Gonna blend that into the eyes, under eyes, I'm sorry. Today I'm gonna use this yellow powder from the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. So I'm gonna use this one. Like a banana powder, and I'm going to use this flat kabuki brush. Just dip it in there and then press that. Since I have let that concealer sit a little bit, we're going to pat it out to make sure there's no like fine lines, like up, and then set it. I do like to set my my foundation, but for today I'm just going to use the NYC Smooth Loose Face Powder. And it looks like this. This MAC, what is this? A MAC 167 brush. And it's a short handle because it was from one of their holiday collections like about 4 years ago or something like that. So I dip it into the thing, dust it off, and then I press it into my skin. So it's gonna look like a lot at first, but once I press it all over, then I dust it off. a bronzer that I use is by Kiko Milano, and it's this color. You use it for bronzering or contouring, whatever you want. And this is called the Flawless Fusion Bronzer Powder, and this is in the number 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and warm up our face. So we're gonna take that e.l.f. complexion brush, and today we're gonna use the Kiko Milano one, this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and warm up the face. So we're gonna put that like on the outer perimeter of our face. And this is just gonna warm up the face so it's not also one-dimensional. So I put that right here in my cheekbones. It's kind of like doing a light contouring. Put that on my cheekbones. I also like to put it on my forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. So to contour, I'm gonna take that MAC brush and the NYX palette, and I'm gonna take these 2 shades. So starting right here, bring it down a little bit. And you can do a very straight edge. If you want your cheeks to be more round, you can kind of curve it a little bit. Excuse me. So I like to start off, I don't bring it that down, then I start doing little circle motions to blend it. So depending on how strong you want your contour to be is how much product you're gonna put. So I do like a semi-strong contour, so I do put a little bit more product. So that's pretty much all the product that I'm going to put, and then I'm going to start blending it. So do little circle motions. So here I do bigger circles. As I go down, I do smaller ones. That's pretty good to me. And I do put a little bit on the temples and the top of my forehead, again just to balance everything out. I'm gonna go back in with the e.l.f. brush and no additional product, anything that's left over, and just blend it a little bit. And then the final step for my face makeup is the highlight. So yeah, I feel like in today's age, everybody highlights. I feel like it really started coming into play, like maybe like what? I feel like this past year, like it got really, really big. I didn't understand how to do it. I still don't really, I don't think maybe it's as good as it should be, but I am getting a little bit better. It's just like playing around with it, knowing where on your face to put the highlight to make it really pop. Especially when you're in the light or you're taking pictures, you want to know, you want to play with your face, look at your face to see exactly where you want to put that highlight, what angles to turn your face to make that highlight pop. So to highlight today, I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop highlight. I'm going to put that right on my cheekbones, the tops of my cheekbones. And then I also like to highlight the tip of my nose. So I put a little bit on the tip of it. And then sometimes I like to take that same highlight and just pop it in my inner tear duct. Here. And then the brow bone. And that's pretty much it. That completes this look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this talk through. Yeah. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.